But the war in Iran is facing growing opposition back home in the United States. A new CBS News poll shows a majority of Americans disapprove of the conflict, raising serious political and economic concerns for the Trump administration. The poll reveals growing public unease in the United States over the war in Iran, and a majority of Americans now disapprove of the conflict, with nearly 57% saying the U.S. is handling the situation badly. The findings point to declining confidence in the government's strategy as the war drags on. Economic concerns are at the heart of this discontent. Nearly two-thirds of Americans, around 63%, believe the war is already hurting the U.S. economy. Many say the financial impact is being felt through rising costs and uncertainty about the country's economic future. But fuel prices also remain a major worry. An overwhelming majority of Americans expect gas prices to rise because of the conflict. Nearly 9 in 10 anticipate short-term increases, while more than half believe the impact on fuel costs will last over time. There are also growing fears of a broader economic slowdown. About 1 in 3 Americans now expect the country to enter a recession within the next year. This is a sharp rise in pessimism as the conflict continues. Disapproval of the U.S. military action in Iran has grown since the start of the war, and the longer people think the conflict will last, the more disapproval there is. Americans see this as a war of choice, not a war of necessity. For many households, the impact is already being felt. Rising gasoline prices are putting pressure on daily budgets, adding to the cost of living and deepening financial strain for families across the country. Overall, the poll reflects a shift in public mood, with most Americans believing the war will hurt the economy. It will drive up living costs and keep fuel prices elevated in the months ahead.